Let me show you how to install grommets, a really fun non-sewing way to spice something up, whether it just looks cool and doesn't have function, or if it is something with function like straps or to lace something up. When you buy a pack of grommets, also called eyelets, it should come with everything you need other than a pair of scissors and maybe a hammer. For the eyelet or grommet itself, there are two pieces. One that has a longer thing in the center here. This is technically the male part. And then this other one that is closer to flat. This is the female part. Depending on the size and brand that you buy, these might differ a little bit, but they'll be the same general concepts of one that is longer and one that is closer to flat. On these really big ones I have, the flat has some spikes on it, but then on these small ones that I have, this is the male, and then the female is just a completely flat disc. And then I have another size / brand where this is the male, and then the female is a clear plastic disc. But as long as you can differentiate which one is the male and which one is the female, then you're good. Also in the kit might be a setting tool and anvil, in which case you need a hammer, or there might be one of these handheld tools that's the same thing, but just the handheld version of it. To actually put in the fabric, first you need to poke a hole through the fabric to put it into. You always want to start smaller and work your way up, because if you cut too big of a hole, then it won't work. And so I usually just poke my scissors through a little bit and twist and put it through again so that it makes this tiny hole. And then we're going to take the male grommet and put it through the hole from the right side of the fabric to the wrong side. And so I'm just trying to fit it through that hole, and I didn't cut it big enough. And so I'm going to take the scissors and again do the same thing, but just push it down a little bit further on my scissors so that it makes it a little bit wider, and go little by little until I get the right size. Okay, it's the right size now, so I can get it fully through the fabric. And so this is the right side of the fabric where it looks nice and clean, and then the wrong side of the fabric is where this is sticking up. And then we're going to take the female part and put it around the male. For this grommet size, I have the tool that I can use. And so this is the side that sets the ring, where you can see there's a little divot where it sits perfectly right in that ring. And then this is the anvil side, where you can see there's this protruding part. That part, whenever you squeeze this, crushes the male part down so that it folds over and it is flat. And then it also, because it's folded over like that, it holds it in place. So we want to put the nice side down on the setting, and then we'll bring the anvil down on the protruding part and squeeze it. And now you can see it's flat and it's not going to go anywhere. So I'll show you with the more acoustic anvil and setter. And so I'm going to be using one of the big ones. And so to do that, I did the same thing where I just pushed my scissors through it first to get a hole started. And then I sort of clip in the 4 different directions just so that you get a circle started, but you're not actually cutting out a circle, because you really want to make sure that some of this fabric is caught in between the 2 pieces. So again, I'm going to take the male from the right side of the fabric to the wrong side, put the female down on top, and then we have our guide that we're going to put on the nice side. The anvil then goes in the hole from the wrong side. And you put this down on a hard surface and hammer. It might not work very well on my carpet. It did not work on my carpet. You definitely need to be on a sturdier surface. So I just went out to my patio. But just a few whacks of the hammer, and then it again flattens it. It rolls down that male side that was protruding, flattens it, and so it will keep it in place. So easy.